What's good, guys? I'm here at YCS Cancun, and we just got undefeated top 32, top the YCS with Crystal Beasts. We went undefeated in Swiss. We did have 2 draws. This deck takes a long time to combo. Everyone has to read everything. So that's why I don't even get to go game 3 very often unless someone bricked or some sort of nonsense. Unfortunately, I lost on top 32 because I made a mistake, which sucks because it's really cooking with this deck. And Crystal Beast is really not that bad. Now, I'll preface this with I got some other engines in here. The Crystal Beasts are definitely the main part of the deck. I play a lot of Crystal Beast cards. Anyways, let me show you guys the deck. Before we get into the deck profile, let me know what deck you guys want to see me play next. Now that I've already qualified for Worlds and I'm chilling in that way, I am going to try and do a bit more challenging stuff for myself. Step number 1 was trying to top Crystal Beast. And did that first try. Wish I got further, but still super cool. Next challenge I kind of want to do is try and top YCS without side deck. That one may be hard, but either way, let me know what you guys want to see me try, because I think it could be cool to make more of a mini game out of it. So for the Crystal Beast portion, I got 3 Pegasus. I still cannot find my 3rd ulti. I do not know why. If you draw this card by itself, it's still a 1 card rank 4 because you can put Rainbow Dragon into small trap card zone. And then obviously it's good for interruptions as well, which I can explain some combos later. Pretty much when it's summoned, not once per turn, place a Crystal Beast from your hand, deck, or graveyard in small trap card zone. And the card you're placing is usually this card. I played 2 of it, so you can use multiple times per game, just to give yourself another name for Crystal Beasts. When this one's in the small trap card zone, you can banish it. You add a Rainbow Dragon to your hand and summon any Crystal Beast from your deck, but negate its abilities. So that's how this card is a 1 card rank 4 on normal summon, assuming you have no other extenders. 1 Carbuncle, this is one of the better extenders. When a special summon, you can special all your spell and trap card Crystal Beasts. So it's like a Soul Charge type card, part of cool combos. It's a light as well, which matters. So is this. And this is the 4th level 4 that I play because you wanted one more name. It's terrible, but you need it in the 4th level 4. And then the 1 Rainbow Dragon, which is a brick in this deck, but you need to use it for this. So those are all the monsters. The monsters are the worst part of this deck. The spells in Crystal Beast are broken, which is why there's not any monsters in here. You just need this to make sure the spells work. The best Crystal Beast cards are Nemesis Flag and Nemesis Protos. These cards are broken, and this deck, like Crystal Beast, is rank 4 turbo, so you can just search. And yeah, it's cool. So I'm playing a Snake Eye engine. Now this is not just because I have access to rank 4s and can search these. There's also extra synergy with Crystal Beasts and the Snake Eye cards, because these all place themselves in trap card zone. And these all, I can send them off for free, as well as this card can summon Crystal Beast in small trap card zone, and Divine Temple can do the same thing. So you do some cool combos where the cards work together. And I mean, these cards are just incredible. Like, Snake Eye card's obviously broken, and Crystal Beast work great as a supplementary engine. I like this card a lot still. And 1 Black Witch. You could play 3, but there's literally just not enough space in this deck. And yes, I'm playing 60. You just want to drown out the bricks to your deck. You don't want to draw your Rainbow Dragons, because like drawing this card is really bad. Not only can you not do anything with it, it also means you can't use this, and that happened a lot. Obviously, like, you can still play, but it's rough. But yeah, I cannot play more cards, otherwise I'd probably play more Witch. And then 3 Wanteds, it's better than Witch, so yep. And 1 Original, the 1 Temple. Temple's really, really broken, because it can do Crystal Beast stuff as well. Like, I got Nibbed, and this can summon Pegasus or Carbuncle to keep comboing. On an opponent's turn, bringing out Pegasus is pretty good, because one of the Crystal Beast spells has an effect on the opponent's turn when you place a card in the spell trap card zone. So you can, like, bring out the Pegasus, and then Pegasus effect, put one in spell trap card zone, and then trigger the effect to bounce a card. So it's an extra layer of disruption, because you don't need to IP in the back row. If you have so many bodies, you can leave the IP on field. And then Bonfire's broken. Also just Flag. And then Fiends with cards are insane. I don't have extra space for Desiree and all that bunch, so I'm playing just this. It lets me make Caesar as a way of playing it on Nib, or forcing the Nib out. I could just play this and have a brick in the deck, but I figure just the 2 more spots to make none of them bricks is fine, because drawing this by itself is 1 card Caesar. Now drawing this is 1 card Caesar, because this can add Sanct, makes a token, Requiem, summon Engraver, Equip, Necro-Equip, revive this, make Caesar. Threatens Nib or beats Nib, and then, like, even if you do rest of the combo uninterrupted, then it means you have Caesar on your end field. So, and then obviously your extra bodies can turn into Engravers. I think those are all the monsters in my deck. These are all spell cards. This is where the power cards are. And there's already spell cards here too, so this deck's like 18 monsters and like 40 spells, 2 traps. 1 for 1's broken. Let's go to the Crystal Beast cards. Golden Rule. So this is like Soul Charge or / E-Telly for the deck, ×2. You special summon a Crystal Beast from your hand or grave, and then place 2 spells or 2 Crystal Beasts from your deck in the spell trap card zone. So ideally what you're doing with this, which isn't always, but ideally what you do, is you summon Carbuncle from the hand or grave, and then put 2 spells in traps, and then summon them both out with Carbuncle's effect. It acts as a triple special summon, and it's just a ridiculous extender. as well. Like and then you can trigger the Pegasus as you summoned off of this as well, and that'll get you even more extension or more bodies to send off with Snake Eye cards. So this card is insane. But probably best card is this card. Bridge of the Heart is like fucking broken. This card gives you an extra normal summon every turn for Crystal Beasts, as well as you can destroy Crystal Beasts in your hand or field to add any Crystal Spell or Trap from next to your hand. And if you destroy one of your monsters, it can become a back row, or you can destroy a back row and search there. Also, during the player's turn, a Crystal Beast is placed in the Spell Trap card zone. You can return this card and one card opponent controls to the hand. So it plays through back row, like I beat Skill Drain and Rivalry with this card, as well as its Disruption, because on their turn I go like Temple, Summon a Pegasus, Place, Bounce. It gets extension because it gets searches Golden Rule. It counts as a crystal card, by the way. It can be a starter because it can search me for Crystal Bond. This card is so insane. Rainbow Bridge searches any crystal spell trap. So this is not a target, but this is. As well as the next card, Crystal Bond. Places the Crystal Beast from the deck in the Spell Trap card zone, and the one with the different names from your deck to your hand. So it's Rhoda and play Spell Trap card zone. So like you just place this in special from deck. Like that's just like a +3. This card says you can reveal Rainbow Dragon in your hand. So you activate one of the following 3 effects. Send any bridge card from deck to your grave. Add a bridge card from deck to hand. So bridge card you can send is like this. The bridge card you can add, so it's a way of searching this. Or you can special any Crystal Beast from your hand deck or graveyard. So you can add, this is your way of searching this. And this is a crystal card, so you can search this with this. You just need Rainbow Dragon already. So you can still access this, it's just convoluted. Or you can special summon Carbuncle from deck or grave and pop off again. Now this card is not that broken. It's reason to play one is you need to already have your Rainbow Dragon in order to play with it, so it's not a starter. And if you get Ash on your Crystal Beast Rainbow Dragon to special and add, then you actually can't use this pretty much unless you start Yugioh draw into Rainbow Dragon. And that means this card is kind of clunky. So while you're firing on all cylinders and you're extending through hand traps, it's great. But when you don't have Rainbow Dragon, this card does nothing, so it's why you play one. 3-4 Preorder Goods, this card is better than Crystal Bond in my opinion. Because this can send Bridge, which adds a Crystal Beast from deck to hand, which in normal decks is a brick. In my deck it's actually good. So it's Rhoda, and then you also get a field spell. So there's not just the Snake Eye field spells, there's another field spell you play as well, or 2. They work together. This is the Valence field spells. Extremely good. What they do is when you play one, the other is played onto the opponent's field face up. And what that immediately does is it means they cannot use infinite permanents because they control a card. They also cannot use evenly matched, and they cannot use Lightning Storm. So it's a great way of keeping them off of breakers and hand traps. And it's making sure your talents is like always live as well, because you don't lose imperm as much in this deck, which is crazy. These have actual effects as well. So Koenig Vissen says you can target a monster your opponent controls in the same zone as the monster you control, same column, and put it in the Spell Trap card zone. So it's like Snake Eye Subversion. So you can remove cards with this. And then Shinra Bansho says you can target a card in Spell Trap card zone and special summon it. So like Crystal Promise, so you can summon Crystal Beast or Snake Eye cards, which is really good. Like a lot of times I draw like this plus Poplar, and like that would be, go like this, give them the field spells that can't imperm me, summon Poplar, get original, go Anima, put the Poplar back, bring it back up, then make Fiendsmith cards to make Caesar before using originals, that way they can't nib me. So in order to use this effect for either player, both players can use both effects. It doesn't matter who controls what. It just has to have the requirement that both players control a field spell. So what I'll do is I'll use both, and then I'll either give them this one so they can unlock a monster, which I don't give a shit about, or if I give them this one, I'll make sure I end on 0 field spells. That way they can't use the effects, because I'm not going to have a field spell up. So it's extension and removal, and beats imperm evenly. This card's great. That's pretty much all the engine. The rest is non-engine. So Dark Ruler and Droplet's like the best on engine, I think, right now. And then Talents is broken. Actually, Talents is probably the best one. Thrust is also engine, because a lot of the time I thrust for like one of the broken extenders, like Rainbow Bridge for Golden Rule, and then Soul Charge, or Bonfire sometimes is broken if I haven't used Crystal Beast or Snake Eye cards yet. Or I need a Nemesis Flag, so I'll search Flag. I got like triple hand trapped a lot, and you just push through it a fair bit of the time. Large parts of the cards like these. Last card's Imperm. I wanted something to set off Thrust. Before was Black Goat Lapse, but I only play one Witch now, so if I draw it, it's not as good. And I figured this was just fine. Like, worst case, go second with this card, I'll Imperm like Phantom or Caesar. 60 cards. There's no grass. Again, you don't play grass for milling. There's not really graveyard effects in here besides Rainbow Bridge. It's because you need to not draw your bricks. Now for the extra deck. So the actual best cards in the deck, and where the Crystal Beast cards matter a lot, is Yugioh and Banshee. So Yugioh, if you aren't familiar, requires 2+ monsters with different names, but you're always summoning with 4. When it's summoned with 4 monsters, it draws 4 cards and then puts 3 back. So it fills out your bricks and pretty much leaves you with 4 extenders. Like, I cannot understate when Strategy resolves how over the game is. I have just everything. And like, it's just so criminal. And then also, when you use 3 more materials, you can special monster in your hand. So I can summon out Witch, Snake Eye, Ash, Pegasus, or Engraver, all of which just are very good targets. Carbuncle as well. And one of the plays you can do in Crystal Beast is you can turn it into Zelantis. And Carbuncle and Sapphire Pegasus are both not once per turn, so you can like re-trigger them if they're already up, and then go off again. So it gives you just multiple procs on that. And the Banshee turns your Crystal Beast into Protos or into Snake Eye cards, which is broken. Another Snake Eye package converts into Snake Eyes, and then I'm not playing Desiree, there's no space, it's just Caesar Turbo. No sequence, because again, that's nothing to fuse for. You don't have space. Anima, this is like the one flex spot I had, but it was actually pretty good for me just for awkward hands. I was also considering Dark, but obviously I wouldn't play Dark without Anima. Nightmare Phoenix, card's good. Something 2 Charmers, Hina, and Lina. So Lina's cool because I play a lot of lights in this deck. I have Crystal Beast Rainbow Dragon, as well as Carbuncle. Both are lights, so like, I can go Pegasus into Carbuncle, make Lina, and then I get to go steal their Fiendsmith cards. So I get to make it with 1 less body, which is cool, because then this can be 2 bodies into Princess later. IP and SB are just like broken generic cards. And then I'm already playing Zelantis, so this makes sense as well, and then obviously Princess. So yeah, I mean, like, you have a place for a lot of extra cards here. But I don't play 7 Crystal Beasts, there's no Overdrive. Overdrive is win more. When you have 7 Crystal Beasts, you're already Protoss locking them with IP and Caesar. Like, you don't need more than that. Okay, then side deck. Side deck was last minute rush, so it's not super well thought out. Just a bit of foresight, so if you want to, like a little bit of a precaution. So if you want to build this deck yourself, build your own side deck probably. The side deck wasn't great. Barrier for Thrust, probably should play 3 because I just don't have going first cards in here to side out Dark Rulers for, which was a mistake. So I had to start siding in Nibs versus everything just because I had Dark Rulers in my deck. So these are my Thrust targets. Oop. I feel like I didn't really need back removal besides this because Rainbow Bridge of the Heart deals the back row pretty well. And I can always thrust into like Engine versus those decks. Like, I'm not actually worried about Floodgates. Like, I got Skill Drain and Rivalry this tournament and beat both of them pretty easily. Dogwoods, because everybody reads my cards. Never use it though. I didn't even get a chance to. We just go to game. We don't get to go to game 3, like ever. Molch Army. Good card going second. And then I didn't want to play. Like, I don't know why, but like for Crystal Beast, I guess. Not Crystal Beast, Ritual Beast. Because I am the better Crystal Beast, or the better Beast player. Crystal Beast Supremacy. Anyways, that's the deck, guys. So, 60 cards, full gas, super powerful, undefeated in Swiss, didn't lose a match. And I did lose in top 32, unfortunately. But I also got 7th in Swiss, which is cool, because, you know, 7 Crystal Beasts for Rainbow Dragon. And, yeah, no, I think it's really cool. I'm really happy that I topped Crystal Beasts. I just wish I didn't punt my top 32, because I absolutely could have gone further. Anyways, that's all for now, guys. Let me know what you think of the deck, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.